What is up, Facebook world? It is your girl, Mindy C, coming at you on Monday night. Tonight, I am going to make fake potato salad. Yes, potato salad. Fake potato salad. Because I'm going to use celery root. So I discovered celery root. I tried it. I love it. If you want to replace your potato, you definitely want to get some celery root, for sure. So, let's get to it. I am making fake potato salad tonight, you guys, with celery root. So, I'm loving this celery root, you guys. This celery root this is what it looks like. This is the celery root, okay? So, we're going to cut the green part off, and then we're going to peel the outside. I tried turnips. Didn't really like those. Celery root for the win. For sure. You want to, you can make fries. You can make anything. Tonight I'm going to make some fake potato salad with celery root. So let's get at it. I bought this at my local grocery store. Hey Jillian, how are you? Hey Bill, hey Karen. I bought this at my local grocery store in the produce aisle. And this is what it looks like, celery root. It's got a big old nice root on it. And we're going to cut this. They're like little celeries on there. So I'm sure you could probably use that too if it looks good. But we're going to cut it off. We're going to cut the celery root off, and I'm going to show you how to do that. We're just going to throw it in the garbage for right now. That's fine. I always throw it in the garbage. To cook the celery root, you're going to need to preheat your oven to 425. You'll need a cookie sheet, and you'll also need to grease your cookie sheet. So I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil on that pan, and then I'm going to take my little brush, and I'm just going to make sure that the bottom is all coated with oil. That is it. So you need a cookie sheet. And I'm using a smaller one because I'm not going to make a big batch tonight. I've already made some. So I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it. So I'll cook up a little bit more and I'll have them for breakfast tomorrow. Hey Dorothy, how are you doing? Hey Heather, how's it going? Hey Elizabeth. So fake potato salad tonight. So you need to get celery root. Celery root, you can get it at most stores. It looks just like this. It's got the celery on top. You're going to chop that celery off, and then we're going to peel the outside of this with a paring knife. So this is a little bit rougher. Where did my bowl go? Hold on a second. I forgot my bowl. My garbage bowl. So you're just going to take a paring knife, and you're just going to peel that outer layer off of the celery root. And that is it. And then I'm going to cut this up into cubes. And then I'm going to bake it on my greased cookie sheet for about 40 minutes. So that's the longest part of this. The celery root takes time to cook. But you can cut these up as French fries. You can cut them up into cubes like I'm doing. I made them for breakfast the other day and sauteed them. After I cooked them in the oven, I sauteed them in a pan with a little bit of butter and a little bit of onions. You guys, these will replace your potatoes for sure. 100%. There is a mild celery taste to them. That is it. Other than that, the texture is just like a potato. How's it going, Dorothy? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Heather, how are you doing? So I'm making fake potato salad tonight with celery root. So if you're missing your potatoes on that low-carb lifestyle, you need to get some celery root, 100%. I didn't try this before because I'm kind of skeptical on some things that don't really taste when they say they taste like something. And then you taste it and you're like cauliflower. You know, sometimes you use cauliflower and it doesn't taste like a mashed potato unless you put seasonings in it, heavy whipping cream to disguise that flavor. So I'm skeptical. So that's what I found out with turnips. So I made turnip fries, and when I baked them, they came out a little bit soggy, and they had a mild cabbage taste. So I didn't care for it too much. But the celery root, 100%. I will go and buy the store out of this and use this for everything. Fried potatoes, but you do have to bake it first. So and you just peel the outer layer so it looks like a potato, just like this. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Just like that. Let me move that over there. Move that and that. Get yourself a big knife and a cutting board. Hey, Lori, what's going on? Hey, Robin, how are you? Let me see. Did I miss something? Okay. Yes, Heather, you definitely get this. Definitely get this. This will replace your potato. Definitely. So you're gonna cut that celery off on the top part, and then you're gonna peel with a paring knife. You're gonna peel the outer shell of that, and then you're just gonna cut it with a knife, and you're gonna just cube it up into cubes. So just cut it, and if you want to make French fries, make French fries out of it. So same thing. So you're gonna but I'm gonna cube these up because I've already made some earlier. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick how to cube them up. I mean, and it's no brainer. Everybody knows how to cube up potatoes, right? Or celery root. Celery root. So that's it. That's all we're doing with that. Let me get this. So I don't want to cut myself, so I'm going to pay attention here. So again, if you want French fries, then you leave them in a French fry form. For a fake potato salad, you're going to make them into cubes. And then also if you want some fried fake potatoes in the morning time, cube them up. You can, again, bake these the night before because, again, they take 40 minutes to bake in the oven. So that's the longest part of it. Other than that, once you got these done, then you can start assembling just like you would a potato. So normally when you cook a potato, you gotta boil it and cook it first, right? All right, let me get these. So let me get these in here like that. So, yeah, so just, you can go and get, most grocery stores have the celery root. Heather, you definitely have to get some celery root. I'm telling you right now, you are going to be shell-shocked. I made these French fries last week, and I about fell on the floor because, you know, when you're living the low-carb lifestyle and you haven't had a potato in a year and a half, I'm telling you, it is delicious. And if you eat it plain, you can eat it by itself too. Tastes like celery. And so these are going to, in the raw form, these are going to be about 7.2 carbs for like 1 cup. And then once you cook them, the carbs go down because the sugar inside of them dissipates. So once you cook them, I'm spitting out my celery root. Hold on a second. Holy crap. Spitting out celery root. So once you cook these, just under a half cup, just under 1 cup is going to be about 4.9 carbs. 4.9 carbs. That's right. So if you're doing it right and in the morning time and you want to have just under 2 cups, that's only going to be about 9 carbs. So, I mean, you can, it's great. This is a great alternative. I am so glad that I tried this, and super easy to do. I mean, the longest part is cooking it in the oven. That is it. But other than that, you cut it up, you peel it like a potato, and you cut it up into chunks. If you're going to use it for fried potatoes, bake it in the oven, and then throw it into your pan with some butter. And I threw a little bit of sauteed onions in there, and just under 1 cup was 4.9 carbs. That was amazing. Let me see. Hey Denise, how are you doing? Denise, get these celery root because you won't miss your French fries anymore. You will not miss your French fries. Once you do the celery root, I am telling you, it is going to replace your potato, and you are going to buy the stores out because, you know, I haven't had potato salad either. So that's all you got to do is, you know, just cut them into cubes, nice sized cubes. You'll also need a bag, Ziploc baggie, because we're going to throw them in the Ziploc baggie. I don't want to spill them on the floor, so hold on a second so I can concentrate. So just put them in your baggie. And you're going to do the same thing if you cut them up into French fries. Same concept. You are going to put them in a baggie, and you're going to put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil on there. I'm going to put a little bit of paprika in there. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder in there. So put them in your bag just like that. Get your olive oil. Put about 2 to 3 tablespoons in there. Get your garlic powder, Sprinkle some garlic powder in there. Not too much, maybe a tablespoon, or just shake it in there. Eyeball it. I don't measure a lot of the seasonings. I just look at it. And then you just seal it up in the bag like that. And then just get them all coated. Get that oil, get that paprika, get that garlic powder, and make sure that they're all coated, just like that. And then you're going to take your cookie sheet that you greased the bottom of it. So don't go heavy on the oil. You just want a thin layer of grease or oil. I did olive oil. You just want a thin layer on there. That's it. So once you get them in the bag with some oil, some paprika, some garlic powder, you're just going to open it up like that. And you're going to pour them onto the pan. And then you want to make sure they're all flat. So you don't want them overlapping. You just want them all flat onto the pan, just like that. And then you're going to take a little bit of salt. Oh, that is a lot of salt. Holy shit. And just sprinkle some salt over top of it, over your shoulder, boom. And then you put them in the oven, set your timer for 40 minutes. And then, well, set your timer for 20 minutes because you want to stir them up after 20 minutes. And then you make sure you layer them so they're flat again. So I'm going to put those into the oven. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. And that's it. So that's how you cook the celery root. So again, celery root. Cut the greens off. Take a paring knife, peel off that outside layer. And then you're going to cut it into, if you want French fries, you're going to cut it into chunks if you want to do fried potatoes. But they do need to bake in the oven for about 40 minutes at 425. So super duper duper easy. I'll put that celery root right there. Oh, whoa, whoa. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Okay, so let's get to, so here is what the celery root looks like when it's all done. Oh, look at that. See, they look like little potatoes. And they taste like little potatoes. So, I'm making my fake potato salad. So, the hard part is just baking these in the oven, just like that. And let's get to the sauce part of my potato salad. And I'm going to grab a bowl, too. Hold on. So, we can put this in a bowl. Okay. So, oops. I forgot a couple. Put that in the oven. All right. Let me see, didn't miss anybody. Hey, Jody, what's going on? Hey, Frasier, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. You need to find the celery root. I'm telling you, this is a game changer. This is a game changer for sure. For anybody that's missing their potatoes on this low-carb lifestyle, I'm telling you what, this celery root, it's going to pack 4.9 carbs for just under a cup after it's cooked. So there's a little more carbs in it when it's raw. So the cooking takes some of the sugar out of it. It dissipates. So that's great. That's like, I think a potato has 22 carbs for the same amount. So 22 carbs versus 4.9 carbs. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So get yourself a bowl. And I am going to, oh, I forgot. If you're live with me, drop me a 1. You'll see that red live button right up in there in the corner. If you want to follow me, tap my nose. 3 little toggle switches will come up here and it'll give you the notifications you can follow me so you won't miss my recipes. Making the fake potato salad tonight. If anybody wants this recipe, I'm going to put this into my keto group because this is one of my signature dishes, so I'm going to put this in my keto group. So if anybody wants this recipe, you just mark down recipe. If you're already in the group, I will make sure I tag you as soon as the admin approves the message or the recipe. So I'm putting some mayonnaise, some real mayonnaise. I've got some eggs and super eggs. I mean, you might even have your own potato salad dressing that you want to mix. That's fine too. But this is my recipe. So I've got some mayonnaise, some eggs, some mustard. I'm putting some onion in there. I'm putting some chopped dill pickles in there. Like that, and salt and pepper to taste. So you want a little bit of salt in there, you want a little bit of pepper, you want to taste it to see how it is, be my guest. You can season it how you want. So I'm just going to add all of those things in there. Some dill weed, some dill pickle, some onions, some mustard, some mayonnaise, some eggs, And then I'm just going to stir it up just like that to incorporate all that goodness right there. Oh, yeah. Looks good. Hold on. Let me grab a bigger bowl. I'm going to grab a bigger bowl so I can mix it up. Okay. So I'm going to grab a bigger bowl. Here we go. So once you get this, and you can mix the sauce up while the celery root is cooking in the oven. If you make these the night before, you know, you can do that. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. Make the celery root up the next day, but these are also excellent. Like I said, I baked them in the oven just like this, and then I put them in a frying pan with a little bit of butter, sauteed them with some onions, and had like fried potatoes for breakfast on Saturday morning. Yum, yum, yum. So again, if you're really tracking your macros and you want to know how to track this stuff, what you're going to do is 100 grams of the celery root cooked is going to be your serving size. So if you really want to get technical, you can weigh out all of your things. So whatever you add into it. So if you add 1 cup of mayonnaise, then you would log 1 cup of mayonnaise and divide it how many servings you're going to get. So if you're taking it to a party, you know, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're doing it for yourself, you know, then you would say, okay, I'm going to get 4 servings, and then divide all the numbers into 4 servings to get your numbers. And then I'm just going to pour this right over top of that, all this goodness over here. So fake potato salad tonight, you guys. Fairly easy to put together. The longest part takes is that celery root to cook. That is it. I'm going to grab a spoon. Hold on a second. I got to grab a big spoon. All right, I found one. I found one. Okay, so I'm going to stir that up like this. And then also what you can do is you can top it with some more eggs if you're going to a party and you want it to look pretty. So you can do it however you want. I'm going to put a little bit of paprika on top. I'm going to put a little bit of sliced egg on top also, because when you want to take it into a party, you want it to look pretty. So if you're doing it at home, you can do the same thing as well. But you guys, super easy. This is going to replace your potato for sure. Potato salad. There's the potato salad right there. I've got my little egg slicer right here. I'm going to put my egg in there, slice her up like that. And then you can just garnish it with the egg slices. You can put the eggs all around. If you want to cover the whole thing with eggs, you can do that depending on your macros. Just like that. I'm just going to do like that. And then sprinkle with a little bit of paprika. Make sure I don't get too much. And that is it, you guys. There you go. Fake potato salad made from celery root. Again, go to your local store, see if they got celery root. If that store doesn't have it, go to another store or call around, see where you can get it. It should be fairly common because celery is in most stores. So I got it at my local store called Meijer here in Michigan. So I don't know where everybody else is at as far as states, but Michigan at Meijer in Marysville. So if you're local to me, so in Marysville I got it. And there's some specialty stores too, the ones with the fresh produce and everything. And then you just cut that celery root up, peel it. And again, for those of you that just tuned in, this is what celery root looks like. It comes with the celery on top, and then you cut that celery off. And I don't know if you can eat this. Let's try it. It's kind of flimsy, so it's not like regular celery. It's kind of bitter. So it's not like regular celery. I mean, it is celery, but maybe it's like celery in the baby form. But so get this. Cut that off, peel the outside with a paring knife, cut it into either French fry form or cubed form, and then you can make up your potato salad just like that. And it tastes just like a potato, you guys. And you're not going to be able to tell the difference. The texture inside is just like a mashed potato. It's really creamy. They'll crisp up. You can. Somebody told me you can put them in the air fryer and they crisp up real nice too. So you can probably use that as an alternative too. I put them in the oven for me, but whatever you want. Hey Jill, what's going on? Hi Brian. Hey Christy, how are you doing? I'm just gonna see if I'm making any. Hey Janine, how are you doing in the UK? Nice to see you. Oh, Susan, is there another grocery store around you that you could get them? Because I'm telling you right now, celery root is going to change your game. If you are that potato person, and I was a potato person. I love French fries. I love baked potatoes. I love all those things. But in order to succeed at what I'm doing, I had to put those things aside and then eat all the other things that I wanted.
Trader Joe's?
Huh?
Trader Joe's, maybe?
Trader Joe's. Do you have a Trader Joe's by you? Because they might have it there, those specialty stores. There's all kinds of different specialty stores. So just search online and maybe you could even call around or something. But definitely get the celery root because it's delicious, you guys. It's delicious. This is like the 4th time I've made it in the last week and a half. Not just potato salad, but I've made French fries. I've made fried potatoes or fried celery root. It's game changer for sure, for sure. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Hey Melissa, how are you doing? Hey Jean, you gotta find it. Celery root for the win, for sure. You can get French fries. You can make your fried potatoes. You can make the potato salad. I took it over to a party on Saturday. They did not know the difference. They didn't know it wasn't potatoes. And I was like, yep. For sure. All right, you guys. That is all I got it. Did you cook it all? Did you cook it for potato salad? Did you cook it for potato salad? Huh? What? Yes, I did cook it for potato salad. I made potato salad for the party on Saturday that I went to. And they didn't know it wasn't potatoes. So I actually did a mixture of celery root and turnips. And then I made it the same exact recipe and nobody could tell it wasn't potatoes. So it's a game changer, you guys. So definitely go get some celery root for sure. For sure. For sure. All right. I'm getting off here because I'm going to make myself a protein and then I'm going to eat myself some fake potato salad made from celery root. Celery root. The celery root replaced the potato. So no potatoes went in at all. The celery root was the potato. If that's what you're asking. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, Denise. That's what I replaced the potato with, is celery root. So again, that's what a celery root looks like. Celery on top, and then a big, this one's fairly small. So if they're a little bit smaller, see fits into my hand. If they're a little bit smaller, then, you know, you're going to want to cut up a couple of them. You could cut up 2 or 3. You can cut up as many as you want, and then you can weigh them and then find out how much you want to put in. So if you want to do it that way, if you want to do measurements, you can totally do that too. So super easy, fairly easy. All right, you guys, I'm going to fix myself a protein and I'm going to eat my fake potato salad and chill out for the rest of the night. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great night and I will talk to you soon. Bye.